Things you didn't know about the Donner Party tragedy, part 5. So the Donner Party made it to the Sierra Nevada mountains, which was the last 150 miles of the trip, but it was the hardest. They had been traveling for the past 6 months, they were low on supplies, they were exhausted, people had died, and all the rest of the people who didn't take the shortcut, they had already made it to California weeks before this. They arrived to the base of the mountains like late in the day, and they all go to sleep basically out in the middle of the open, but when they wake up, they're all snowed in. And that's when panic set in for the whole group, because they knew that they pretty much had to get over the mountains now, or they were going to be stuck there all winter. And unfortunately for them, the winter of 1846 was documented as one of the coldest and worst winters in history. They start building these makeshift cabins just in case. Most of the people don't have winter clothes either. They were running out of food, so they decided to kill the rest of the cattle, and then they could at least put it in the snow and it wouldn't go bad. But with 81 people, that didn't last very long. And also, for all the workers who were hired by the families, if there wasn't room in the cabins, they had to sleep outside with no shelter, and they didn't get any food from the families. And that's when some of those men started boiling their leather boots and eating them. As the family started running out of food, they turned to boiling ox hides and making it into a soup, and then like trying to eat the hide after it like softened up, or boiling bones to the point where they became so soft that you can actually eat them. And if they didn't have hides, they would take their leather shoes or anything that was leather basically and start either putting it over their fire if they could get a fire, or just eating it. After 45 days of this, a guy named Franklin Graves steps up and says that he's going to lead a rescue party over the mountains, because if they don't, they're going to be stuck here all winter and probably starve to death. This group would become known as the Forlorn Hope. It started with 17 people, and they all had to make their own custom snowshoes out of whatever they could, but 2 of them didn't have snowshoes, so they had to turn back around. Part of the group was Franklin's daughter, Sarah Graves, and she had just married this dude named Jay Fosdick, and this was supposed to be their honeymoon. And this is when it starts getting really dark, when they start eating the dead and even killing to eat each other.